Hey guys, Rich here, and this is my proof of life video. We had a few people reach out and ask if everything was okay. Haven't published anything in a while, so I wanted to give you this proof of life and let you know that everything is going fine here. I do have several videos in the can, ready to be edited, and I'll be doing that shortly. And I appreciate those of you who have reached out. It's good to know that you like the work and want to see more of it. Coming up on the Wisconsin River here. What is today? Today is October 11th, I think. And it's starting to get cool. Last night it was in the mid-40s. So even though we still have a lot of room to go in terms of leaf color, I'm not expecting that we're going to see anybody out camping on the sandbars today. Even though it's a beautiful weekend. It's just that coolness, I guess. I see something on this sandbar here, but I feel like I've fallen for that one before. Oh, there's a bunch of cars at the boat launch. Maybe 6 in the first row, another 5 in the second row, so 11. Yep, it's a shrub. I do feel like I've fallen for that one before. Yeah, so what have I been up to? So earlier this year, I went to Arkansas with some friends and had kind of a disaster of a trip. A couple people paddling there. That's nice to see. Oh, a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I don't know if they are going to camp tonight or if they are just day users. I guess it's that they're just using it for the afternoon. So why was Arkansas kind of a train wreck? So we went to Arkansas kind of too early in the season. And it was really windy yet. And we're not able to do the trip that we had planned to do. So we had some fun. We went to John Harris and checked that out a little bit. And one of our people poured some fabric on his wing, unfortunately. But I'll edit that down and you can see the whole thing in the future. Like and subscribe. What else? Did a great trip up to North Fox Island. The thing with North Fox was that in March, a huge ice storm came through and knocked down, according to General, at least 150 trees on the runway alone, but then all the trails were blocked and all that as well. So they did a bunch of work parties, went up and got all that cleaned up. I went up kind of right after the work party and hung around with some people for about a week. That was a really fun trip because got to know some of the people that fly for the local Island Airway and hang out with them. Ryan, if you're out there, good to meet you. I thought Ryan especially really had it figured out. He seems to be a young man with an old soul, so we enjoyed listening to some of the 60s and 70s music. And he was camping out with us every night, getting up at about 6, flying over to Beaver Island, and doing his flights for the day for his day job, then coming back in the evening and camping with us again, which I thought was super cool. Also went to the Able Island fly-in. Thanks, Gary, for inviting me over there. That is always a good time. Able is this little island on the Mississippi River with a fly-in community on it. I know a couple people that have vacation houses over there now, and it's always fun to go in there for the fly-in. Kind of a potluck deal. You bring some meat, bring a dish to share. Definitely seeing a little bit of color change. Won't be long now until everything's gone. Well, of course, most notably, I just got back from the High Sierra fly-in. Only my second time out there, and it was different. Dry lake bed. Some of my favorite people fly in. It was good to see everybody again. Always fun to meet some new people as well, and people that I've only known through Facebook. The big deal was that this dry lake bed turned into a lake. Had a spectacularly uncommon rainstorm come through. Had about a day and a half of drizzle, and worked in there was some stronger stuff. So we accumulated an inch of rain over at Trent Palmer's house, which is just a few miles away from the High Sierra, and literally turned it into a lake again. So that happened on a day that I was working. I was actually just kind of sitting here in the plane, getting my work done, had my Starlink going. But even the basics, you know, keeping the tent dry, getting to the portos, being around a campfire, all of that was made tremendously more complicated by hardly being able to walk without falling over in mud that's 3 or 4 inches deep. So we made do. Stall drag was as entertaining as always. Steve Henry's plane is still awe-inspiring. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe how fast this thing is and how tuned to the purpose it is compared to anybody else out there. High Sierra made one of the worst dishes that has ever appeared on this channel, so look for that one in the upcoming video. And last but not least, got some new landing lights. Got one of them installed now in the starboard wing. Be doing the port side soon. They are astoundingly bright. Super good upgrade. And to kind of put myself in a position where I could demonstrate them, I was fishing around the dumpster. Reedsburg traffic, A1 Whiskey Tango, 4 miles to the southwest, inbound landing 3633.
Guard. Guard.
Process. Not sure how I was supposed to know I was on guard. Nobody was meowing. So in order to show off those landing lights...
Reedsburg traffic 39 Quebec, departing 18 for 18, Reedsburg.
I think I've ever heard somebody say that they were leaving 18. In order to show off the landing lights, I made a VASI for my firm strip out of stuff that I had in the dumpster and laying around the garage. So you can look for that coming in an upcoming video as well. So that's all I have for today. I am going to go grab some breakfast at a restaurant that I haven't tried before. I will see you next time.